Close your eyes. Get some rest.
This is my guide to romanticising autumn and making the most of this season before it goes away. In the UK, I feel like autumn gets snatched from us. I think it gets taken away so quickly. So I've celebrated early, okay? And I don't want to hear it. I saw some leaves changing. I saw them change colour, which means I change. As soon as it starts getting a little bit darker, I'm in granny mode. I'm in my house, I'm lighting candles, I'm walking with a little lantern, I got my goonie on, and it's my best place to be. Through a list of things that I do to make myself feel this season, to make myself feel better before it gets dark at 3 p.m. because that's going to come soon. It's going to snatch us away. And I'm not excited for it. Tip one is get yourself in your pyjamas right now, get a cosy little drink, cuddle up on the couch and take some notes of how to romanticise this autumn. Do I have a drink in this mug or does it just look cosy? I have nothing in this mug. Do you want to know what I'm actually drinking now? I'm actually drinking a Monster, but I thought the mug looked cute, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought the mug looked adorable in the Monster. And yes, I'm in my pyjamas, okay? I thought we'd be in our pyjamas together. I always watch YouTube in my pyjamas, so maybe you are too. Number one tip to every single person, this helps me so much because it makes me celebrate the change of it getting darker instead of viewing it as something really bad and really scary. Decorating your space could be candles, could be blankets, could be pillows, could be nighties, could be flowers. It could honestly be a whole lot of stuff. I find if I decorate my space and I'm surrounded by things that make me happy, I will celebrate the season more. For instance, instead of being, oh my god, it's getting darker, my house looks so dark and dull, I say let's put a few candles on. Let's put a few pumpkins about. Let's put some YouTube lo-fi on the TV that's cozy. As soon as I kind of try and think of something that my brain is thinking is bad, just to try and see what I can do to it to make it feel better. This obviously gets harder in the UK as it gets darker earlier. As soon as it starts getting dark at like 4, half 4, even earlier, I will try and do a winter guide of this, but this is currently, we're snatching autumn by the balls and we're holding on to them, right? And that's what I like to do with decorating. So my living room is really pink and colourful, so in that kind of scheme I'm keeping to it. But the bedroom, we only really started like working on recently, so the bedroom is where it's got real cosy. And also, FYI, if you can hear a snoring little dog, it's because there is a snoring big dog on my couch. So if there's snoring in the background, please ignore it, okay? It's Miss Maya making herself known. I'm in the bedroom, I've definitely went for your more traditional autumn vibes, your browns, your greens. They're definitely the cozy room, but I find like pinks and pastels also cozy. It's kind of changing things out ever so slowly, and I've not put in spooky out yet or a load of Halloween stuff, but I'm not allowing myself until we're maybe like a week into October. But I brought all my autumn stuff out at like the start of September. As soon as it started getting a little dark, I was like, decorating. I think switching out your everyday items can help. So let's say that you don't really have a budget of decorating your whole house or changing everything in your house, which not everyone has. I've slowly accumulated things over the years that I can bring out every year. But say you don't have the budget for that either, you can slowly do stuff. You can change like the small stuff that's kind of cheap. You can get up like a cute seasonal mug for a few quid, change out your like morning coffee mug. You could change out the tea towels in your kitchen. You could change out one cushion on your sofa to be a cute little leaf. This candle, I think from Primark, that's got a little pumpkin, I think it was like $2.50. It doesn't have to be expensive, it doesn't have to be extravagant, it could just be small little changes. You could put cinnamon on your coffee instead. You could do small little things, celebrate the season. I know I keep mentioning lo-fi and YouTube lo-fi. That's something cheap that you can do as well. Just throw it on your TV. There's so many versions. There's so many versions that I love. I usually watch seasonal lo-fi. So like summer, I had like cute summer ones, and now I've went straight into like cozy cabin, log fire, rainstorm outside, little pumpkins about, baking, lo-fi. It's fantastic. Small changes definitely make the difference. I even have a little tray that I put my jewellery on in my bedroom, and I changed it to a little ghost. I couldn't really find an autumn one, so to me that was like slay. Just small tiny little changes that you can make. You don't need to change your whole house, but if you want to, I'm also there for you if you want to change your whole house, because I personally feel like that. I have bags and bags of decor that I keep each year to bring out, so all my summer stuff went away and my autumn stuff is making a scene, and best believe the spooky stuff's gonna come out. Peltering out there, guys, oh my goodness. See if I can put some clips in of the rain, because it's torrential. Next, I think, is Cozy Girl Crafts. So I summarise these into a bunch of categories that you can pick from. I'll put them on screen. But the two I picked is baking and colouring. I got in my colouring era. I've wanted to for a while, but I've been putting off spending money on pens. I got like cheap pens and I just didn't enjoy it, and I was like, I think if I got the more expensive pens, I'd probably like it more, and sadly I was right. So I got pens off Amazon. They were like £50, which is a lot for pens, but I read up all the reviews and everyone says they're great and they last a while, they don't dry up, so I was worried like spending that much money and not using every single colour every single day and then drying up, but they have alcohol in them so they don't dry up. Did my research because 50 quid is a lot, but I had some spare birthday money that I brought back out. So that has been really fun, and again, I set up the house, I put lo-fi on and I colour in, and it kind of just spends time away from your phone, doom scrolling. I think you can be in the moment a bit more. Baking. I baked banana bread and it looked like it went so seamlessly, doesn't it? Oh, it looks so aesthetic and so cute and cozy. I was stressing in that kitchen, guys. I was stressing out, which I guess is not really the point of baking, but it was at the end I was stressing. It wasn't the start. I really enjoy baking, but I get really annoyed when I follow every single step and do it exactly how the recipe says and it goes wrong. It pisses me off. But I need to like view it as these things happen. It could be something so minute that I've missed that just went wrong. So like my banana bread didn't cook all the way through and I kept trying, it just wouldn't. But it tasted nice, the parts that were cooked. So I guess that's all that matters. I have a list of autumn baking ideas that I want to do. My next is cinnamon rolls. Then I'm going to do Nutella cookies. And usually Erin takes my baking into work because me and her is just not going to finish it. So I've been slowly baking a little more. I don't really care to bake in spring and summer. I couldn't care less, don't know why. I'm just like, whatever. And as soon as it starts getting dark and cozy, I'm like, I'm bringing out my whisk, I'm bringing out my cute little pots and pans, and I shall be baking. One thing I want you to take away from this video that you could do very cheaply is have a little cozy night in. It could be after watching this video, you go make yourself a hot chocolate, you get cozy on the couch, and kind of plan out what you want to do this autumn. Like I said earlier, I think celebrating the seasons really helps, and last year I did that. So I went like pumpkin picking, we carved them, we went to like a spooky carnival. We did a few things that kind of you celebrated the season, and when you're at the carnival you want it to be dark so you see all the lights. So you're kind of, you want it to be dark outside when you want to get cozy, so you're kind of reverse flipping what your brain's telling you. And they're really fun. So this year we have a few things planned. You want to go pumpkin picking, we're going to carve them at home, we're going to have a spooky night in where we watch the new season of Wednesday. We're going to the Kelburn estate scary thing that they run around chase you, slay. What else are we doing? We're going to probably go to Glasgow this year again for Halloween. I want to go and have a autumnal drive, I like to call it. As soon as the leaves start changing colours, we pick a playlist, we kind of see if it's a day that's rainy, go and drive to like a cute cafe and just kind of soak in the season. I get to go walk through like Kelvin Grove and that, and also I want to go a day out in Edinburgh once the leaves have fully changed, because Edinburgh in autumn is just, it's just delightful, and I'll bring you guys along with me. Romanticising this time of year doesn't really need to be hard. It doesn't need to be something crazy. It could be small little changes that you do that really make a big difference. I probably will make another version of this for winter, and it's probably going to be, instead of romanticising autumn, it's probably going to be surviving winter. But we can survive winter together. We'll just force ourselves to do the activities that winter calls for and see if we can make it through. It's usually January that my brain starts getting like, I hate this season. Once it's past December, I'm like, okay, I want summer back, please. But it doesn't work like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got cozy, and I hope you guys can also romanticise this time of year, because honest, she's out for the count, isn't she? I think this is my favourite time of year. But anyway, I've been vlogging more and talking to you guys more and bringing more YouTube content, so I really hope you're enjoying it, because I'm really enjoying doing it. Yeah, but if you want to follow on other socials, I shall put them here. I'm doing a lot of autumn content on those platforms as well if you want to go nosy. But I love you all, and I'll see you next week. Bye.